Are you ready to uncover the hidden power of silence? Imagine being in a crowded room yet feeling a profound sense of calm within you. That's the magic of staying silent. Have you ever wondered why silence holds such significance in Buddhism, a philosophy thousands of years old? Let's explore together. Have you ever noticed how a single word can change the course of a conversation? Think about the times when silence spoke louder than words. Picture this: you're upset and your friend sits quietly beside you, offering a comforting presence without uttering a single word. Silence has a language of its own, a language that transcends verbal communication. Welcome to Wisdom Woven, your guide to unlocking the wisdom of ancient philosophies. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to embark on this journey of self-discovery with us. Today, we delve into the essence of silence in Buddhism, a timeless practice that holds relevance even in our modern, fast-paced world. In Buddhism, silence isn't merely the absence of noise, it's a gateway to inner peace. It's about finding serenity amidst life's chaos. Have you ever experienced a moment of stillness where everything falls into place? That's the power of silence at play. Silence teaches us the art of observation. When we pause and listen attentively, we gain deeper insights into ourselves and the world around us. It's like peeling back the layers of reality to uncover profound truths hidden beneath the surface. By embracing silence, we cultivate a sanctuary within ourselves, a place of refuge where we can retreat amidst life's storms. It's in these moments of quiet introspection that we discover our true essence, untouched by the noise of external distractions. But silence isn't just about retreating into solitude, it's also about fostering meaningful connections with others. When we listen with compassion, we create space for others to express themselves authentically. It's through this empathetic listening that we forge bonds of understanding and empathy. In a world inundated with noise, silence offers us a precious gift, the gift of presence. When we learn to be fully present in each moment, we unlock the richness of life's experiences. We savor the beauty of simple joys and find contentment in the here and now. So, are you ready to embark on a journey of silence? Join us as we explore the myriad benefits of staying silent in any situation. Together, let's uncover the profound wisdom woven within the fabric of silence. Lesson 1: Understanding silence in Buddhism. Silence holds profound significance in Buddhism, extending far beyond mere absence of sound. It serves as a gateway to inner serenity and wisdom. In the teachings of the Buddha, silence is revered as a means to cultivate mindfulness and deepen spiritual insight. At its core, silence in Buddhism is not about suppressing speech but about fostering a state of mental tranquility. It involves quieting the incessant chatter of the mind, allowing one to perceive reality with clarity and depth. This silence is not passive, it is an active engagement with the present moment. Buddhist scriptures often depict the Buddha and his disciples engaging in periods of contemplative silence, known as noble silence. During these times, they would withdraw from worldly distractions to delve into profound meditative states, transcending ordinary consciousness. Silence in Buddhism is a potent tool for self-discovery and inner transformation. By abstaining from verbal expression, practitioners create space for introspection, enabling them to confront their innermost thoughts and emotions with equanimity. In Buddhist practice, silence is not seen as an escape from the world but as a means to engage with it more deeply. It is through silent contemplation that one gains insight into the impermanent nature of existence and cultivates compassion for all beings. The concept of silence in Buddhism extends beyond verbal communication to encompass the stillness of the mind. Through meditation and mindfulness practices, practitioners learn to quiet the mental chatter and abide in a state of profound tranquility. Silence in Buddhism is also about listening deeply, not only to external sounds but to the inner wisdom that arises in the stillness of the mind. It is through attentive listening that one can gain profound insights into the nature of reality and the interconnectedness of all beings. In the Buddhist tradition, silence is not imposed but embraced willingly as a means to free oneself from the tyranny of incessant thought and desire. It is through the voluntary practice of silence that one can attain liberation from suffering. By cultivating silence in their lives, Buddhists aspire to develop greater clarity of mind, emotional stability, and compassion towards oneself and others. Silence becomes a path to awakening, a journey towards inner peace and enlightenment. In summary, silence in Buddhism is not a mere absence of noise, but a profound state of inner stillness and awareness. It is a transformative practice that enables practitioners to deepen their understanding of themselves and the world around them. Through silence, one can cultivate wisdom, compassion, and inner freedom, ultimately leading to the realization of true happiness and fulfillment. Lesson 2: The Power of Observation. In the serene teachings of Buddhism, the art of silence finds its roots in the profound practice of observation. It's not merely about staying quiet, it's about opening our senses to the world around us. Picture a calm lake reflecting the beauty of the sky above. This is akin to the clarity we seek through observation. Imagine a scenario where you're amidst a heated argument. Instead of impulsively reacting, take a moment to observe. Notice the words spoken, the emotions rising, and the underlying intentions. In this pause, you'll find a wealth of understanding waiting to be discovered. Observation is our window to truth. It allows us to see beyond the surface, delving into the depths of reality. Through this lens, we perceive nuances that would otherwise remain hidden. Like a detective solving a mystery, we unravel the intricacies of human interaction. Silence becomes our ally in the art of observation. By quieting our own voices, we create space to listen, watch, and comprehend. It's in this stillness that wisdom blossoms, illuminating the path before us with clarity and insight. In the hustle and bustle of everyday life, we often overlook the beauty of observation. Yet, it's in the smallest details, a fleeting expression, a gentle breeze, that life's most profound lessons reside. Through mindful observation, we reconnect with the richness of existence. Think of observation as a gentle breeze sweeping through the clutter of our minds. It clears away the fog of confusion, leaving behind a landscape of understanding. With each breath, we deepen our awareness, embracing the present moment with gratitude and reverence. Observation is not passive, it's an active engagement with reality. It requires us to be fully present, attuned to the rhythms of life unfolding around us. In this state of heightened awareness, we become witnesses to the beauty and complexity of existence. Silence amplifies the power of observation. When we silence the chatter of our minds, we create space for deeper perception. Like a mirror reflecting truth, our minds become clear and receptive to the nuances of the present moment. Through observation, we cultivate empathy and compassion. By seeing the world through the eyes of others, we bridge the gap of understanding and forge connections that transcend boundaries. In this shared experience, we find solace and unity. In the tapestry of life, observation is the thread that binds us all together. It's through our shared moments of silence that we truly understand each other, recognizing the common humanity that unites us. In this communion of souls, we find peace and harmony. As we journey through life, let us embrace the power of observation. Let us listen with open hearts, watch with clear eyes, and learn from the beauty that surrounds us. In the stillness of silence, we discover the profound wisdom that lies within. Lesson 3: Cultivating Inner Peace. In the hustle and bustle of our daily lives, finding inner peace can seem like a distant dream. But what if I told you that the key to this serenity lies within your own silence? Yes, that's right. In the teachings of Buddhism, silence is not just the absence of noise, it's a profound state of being that can lead to profound inner peace. Think about a serene lake on a calm day, undisturbed by ripples or waves. This is how our minds can be when we cultivate silence. Instead of constantly reacting to the noise around us, we learn to quieten our thoughts and emotions, allowing a sense of tranquility to settle within us. When we embrace silence, we give ourselves the gift of self-awareness. We become more attuned to our thoughts, feelings, and sensations, allowing us to navigate life with greater clarity and purpose. It's like stepping into a room flooded with sunlight after being in the dark for so long. Suddenly, everything becomes clearer, and we can see our path ahead more distinctly. Silence isn't about suppressing our thoughts or emotions, it's about creating a spaciousness within ourselves where they can arise and dissolve without us being swept away by them. It's about finding a balance between the chaos of the external world and the stillness within us. One of the most beautiful aspects of cultivating inner peace through silence is that it's always accessible to us, no matter where we are or what we're doing. Whether we're sitting in meditation or going about our daily tasks, we can always return to the quiet space within ourselves and find solace amidst the noise. In the busy world we live in, silence has become a rare commodity. We're constantly bombarded with distractions, from the buzzing of our phones to the chatter of our minds. But amidst this cacophony, there lies a sanctuary, the silence within. When we learn to cultivate inner peace through silence, we're not only benefiting ourselves but also those around us. Just as a calm lake reflects the beauty of its surroundings, so too does a mind at peace reflect the beauty of the world. And in sharing that peace with others, we create ripples of positivity that spread far and wide. So, the next time you feel overwhelmed by the chaos of life, remember the power of silence. Take a moment to pause, breathe, and connect with the stillness within you. It may just be the key to unlocking a world of inner peace and serenity that you never knew existed. Lesson 4: Honoring the value of words. In our fast-paced world, words are often thrown around without much thought. Yet, in Buddhism, there's a profound reverence for speech and the impact it carries. Imagine a world where every word uttered holds weight, where silence isn't just the absence of noise but a deliberate choice to honor the value of words. Think about a time when someone's words lifted you up, inspired you, or brought you comfort. Conversely, recall moments when careless words wounded, causing pain that lingered long after the sound faded. Words have the power to heal or harm, to build bridges or erect barriers. Buddhism teaches us to choose our words wisely, to speak with intention and kindness. This doesn't mean always saying what others want to hear, but rather communicating truthfully and compassionately. It's about cultivating awareness of how our words impact others and taking responsibility for our speech. Consider the concept of right speech in Buddhism, which emphasizes speaking truthfully, kindly, and constructively. It encourages us to refrain from gossip, harsh language, and divisive speech. Right speech isn't just a moral guideline, it's a pathway to creating harmony within ourselves and our communities. Silence plays a crucial role in honoring the value of words. By choosing silence over unnecessary chatter, we preserve the sanctity of speech. It allows us to listen deeply, to understand before responding, and to communicate more effectively. Silence isn't a sign of weakness, but a sign of respect for the power of words. Picture a conversation where each word is carefully chosen, where there's space for reflection and understanding. This mindful approach to communication fosters deeper connections and mutual respect. It's about quality over quantity, about speaking less but saying more. In a world inundated with noise, silence can be a refuge, a place to retreat and recharge. It's in moments of quiet contemplation that we find clarity and insight. By embracing silence, we cultivate a deeper appreciation for the profound impact of words. Let's challenge ourselves to elevate the quality of our speech, to infuse each word with sincerity and compassion. Imagine the ripple effect of such mindful communication, how it could transform relationships, communities, and ultimately the world. In honoring the value of words, we not only uplift others but also nurture our own growth and well-being. So, let us pause before we speak, let us listen with open hearts, and let us honor the sacredness of every word we utter. In doing so, we not only enrich our lives but also contribute to a more harmonious and compassionate world. Lesson 5: Compassionate Listening. In our bustling world, where voices clamor for attention, the art of truly listening often gets overshadowed. But in the serene teachings of Buddhism, compassionate listening stands as a beacon of wisdom. It's not merely about hearing words, it's about understanding the essence behind them. Imagine a moment when someone shares their worries with you. Instead of formulating your response while they speak, try to immerse yourself fully in their words. Let their emotions resonate within you. By doing so, you create a safe space where they feel heard and valued. Compassionate listening isn't passive, it's an active engagement with the speaker's heart. It involves empathy, the ability to step into another's shoes and comprehend their joys, sorrows, and struggles. Through this empathetic connection, bridges of understanding are built, fostering deep bonds between individuals. In Buddhist teachings, the practice of compassionate listening is akin to offering a gift of presence. When you lend your ears without judgment or interruption, you provide solace to those burdened by their thoughts. Your silent support becomes a source of comfort and strength. Moreover, compassionate listening cultivates mindfulness, a state of heightened awareness and attentiveness. As you focus on the speaker's words, you anchor yourself in the present moment, transcending distractions. This mindfulness deepens your understanding and enriches your interactions. Picture a serene lake reflecting the surrounding landscape. Similarly, compassionate listening mirrors the speaker's emotions, reflecting their innermost thoughts and feelings. By mirroring their experiences, you validate their reality, fostering a sense of belonging and acceptance. In today's fast-paced world, the gift of undivided attention is rare yet invaluable. By practicing compassionate listening, you break free from the cacophony of distractions, offering a sanctuary of peace amidst the chaos. Your willingness to listen becomes a beacon of hope in a world yearning for connection. Furthermore, compassionate listening transcends language barriers and cultural divides. It speaks a universal language, one of empathy, kindness, and understanding. Regardless of differences, the act of listening with an open heart bridges the gaps between individuals, fostering harmony and unity. In essence, compassionate listening embodies the core teachings of Buddhism: love, compassion, and interconnectedness. It transcends the boundaries of ego and self-interest, embracing the collective well-being of all beings. Through this practice, we awaken to the profound truth that we are all interconnected, bound by the threads of empathy and compassion. In conclusion, compassionate listening isn't merely a skill, it's a profound spiritual practice, a journey of the heart. By embracing this practice, we cultivate empathy, deepen our connections, and nurture a more compassionate world. So, let us strive to listen with open hearts, for in the silence between words lies the essence of understanding. Lesson 6. Responding mindfully. In the whirlwind of life, our responses often become automatic, driven by impulse rather than conscious choice. But in the serene realm of mindfulness, each response is crafted with intention, like an artist painting with purposeful strokes. Imagine a serene pond where each ripple is born from a gentle touch. Similarly, our mindful responses emanate from a place of calm awareness, undisturbed by the chaotic winds of emotion. Mindful responding begins with the simple act of pausing. In that brief moment of stillness, we create space between stimulus and reaction. This space is where wisdom resides, where we can choose the most appropriate response, untainted by hasty judgments or unchecked emotions. It's akin to taking a deep breath before speaking, allowing the clarity of thought to guide our words. When we respond mindfully, we listen not only with our ears but also with our hearts. We attune ourselves to the needs and emotions of others, offering them the gift of our undivided attention. In doing so, we forge deeper connections and foster empathy, recognizing the shared humanity that binds us all. Mindful responding transcends the realm of words, it encompasses our actions as well. Each gesture, each expression carries the weight of our mindfulness, infused with kindness and compassion. Whether it's offering a comforting touch or a reassuring smile, our actions speak volumes, conveying our presence and support without the need for words. In the face of adversity, mindful responding serves as an anchor, grounding us in the present moment. Instead of succumbing to the tumultuous waves of fear or anger, we navigate through the storm with grace and equanimity. It's like standing firm amidst a raging tempest, unshaken by the chaos swirling around us. Through mindful responding, we cultivate resilience, turning challenges into opportunities for growth. Rather than reacting impulsively to setbacks, we approach them with curiosity and openness, eager to uncover the lessons they hold. In this way, we transform adversity into a catalyst for personal transformation. Mindful responding is not about suppressing emotions or denying their validity. It's about acknowledging them with acceptance and compassion. By embracing our emotions with mindfulness, we gain insight into their underlying causes, freeing ourselves from their grip. Like a gentle breeze dispersing dark clouds, mindfulness dissipates the shadows of negativity, revealing the inherent clarity and peace within. In the tapestry of relationships, mindful responding weaves threads of trust and understanding, strengthening the bonds that unite us. When we respond with mindfulness, we honor the inherent worth and dignity of every individual, fostering a culture of respect and empathy. It's through these small acts of mindfulness that we contribute to a more harmonious and compassionate world. As we journey through life, mindful responding becomes our guiding light, illuminating the path ahead with clarity and wisdom. With each step, we embody the timeless teachings of mindfulness, embracing the beauty of the present moment and embracing the fullness of our humanity. In the symphony of existence, mindful responding is the melody of compassion, harmonizing the discordant notes of discord into a symphony of unity. It's through this mindful presence that we cultivate peace within ourselves and sow the seeds of peace in the world around us. So let us embrace the transformative power of mindful responding, for in its quietude lies the promise of profound connection and boundless compassion. Together, let us embark on this journey of mindful living, weaving the threads of mindfulness into the fabric of our lives, one mindful response at a time. Lesson 7. Maintaining emotional stability. In the hustle and bustle of life, emotions often run wild like untamed horses in a storm. Yet, in the serene teachings of Buddhism, there lies a profound wisdom on maintaining emotional stability. It's not about suppressing emotions or pretending they don't exist. It's about understanding them and responding with clarity and compassion. Imagine a serene pond, its surface undisturbed by the winds of emotion. In Buddhism, this metaphor illustrates the goal of emotional stability. Just as the pond reflects the sky without distortion, a stable mind reflects reality without being clouded by fleeting emotions. At times, life throws challenges our way, stirring the waters of our mind. In such moments, Buddhist teachings encourage us to pause and observe the ripples without being swept away by them. By acknowledging our emotions without judgment, we can begin to untangle their roots and find a sense of calm amidst the storm. One of the fundamental practices in Buddhism is mindfulness, the art of being fully present in the moment. By cultivating mindfulness, we develop the ability to observe our emotions as they arise, without being carried away by them. This awareness allows us to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. Moreover, Buddhism teaches the importance of compassion towards oneself. Instead of harsh self-criticism when emotions arise, we learn to embrace ourselves with kindness and understanding. This self-compassion creates a nurturing environment for emotional stability to flourish. Another key aspect is the practice of meditation. Through regular meditation, we train our minds to become still and focused, like a tranquil lake reflecting the beauty of the surrounding landscape. This inner stillness becomes a sanctuary amidst the chaos of life, providing refuge during turbulent times. In addition, Buddhism emphasizes the interconnectedness of all beings. When we recognize that our emotions are not isolated events but part of a larger tapestry of human experience, we cultivate empathy and understanding. This broader perspective helps us navigate our own emotions with greater wisdom and compassion. Furthermore, Buddhist teachings remind us of the impermanent nature of emotions. Just as clouds drift across the sky, emotions come and go. By understanding this impermanence, we learn to ride the waves of emotion with equanimity, knowing that they will eventually subside. Moreover, the concept of non-attachment plays a crucial role in maintaining emotional stability. By loosening our grip on outcomes and expectations, we free ourselves from the roller coaster of emotions triggered by attachment. Instead, we learn to embrace life with an open heart, accepting both joy and sorrow with grace. Ultimately, maintaining emotional stability is not about suppressing or denying our feelings, but about embracing them with mindfulness and compassion. By cultivating these qualities, we can navigate the ups and downs of life with greater resilience and inner peace. Lesson 8. Respecting others' perspectives. Have you ever found yourself in a conversation where it felt like you were talking past each other? Maybe you couldn't understand why someone held a particular viewpoint, or perhaps they couldn't grasp yours. It's a common scenario, but there's a valuable lesson from Buddhism that can help us navigate these situations with grace and respect. In Buddhism, there's a profound emphasis on understanding that each person's perspective is shaped by their unique experiences, beliefs, and upbringing. Just as we have our own lens through which we see the world, so does everyone else. This understanding is foundational to practicing respect for others' perspectives. Imagine a scenario where you disagree with someone about a social or political issue. Instead of immediately dismissing their viewpoint or trying to convince them of yours, take a moment to consider where they're coming from. What life experiences might have led them to hold that belief? What values or principles are important to them? By approaching conversations with this mindset, we can cultivate empathy and compassion. It's not about agreeing with everything others say, but rather acknowledging and respecting their right to hold their opinions. This doesn't mean sacrificing our own beliefs, it simply means recognizing the humanity in others and valuing diversity of thought. Respecting others' perspectives also means refraining from judgment or criticism. It's easy to fall into the trap of labeling someone as wrong or misguided when their views differ from ours. However, such judgments only serve to create division and hostility. Instead, practice active listening. Give the other person your full attention without interrupting or formulating counterarguments in your mind. Seek to understand their viewpoint without immediately jumping to conclusions. This doesn't mean you have to agree with them, but simply showing respect by listening attentively can go a long way in fostering healthy dialogue. Furthermore, when engaging in discussions, choose your words carefully. Avoid inflammatory language or derogatory remarks that might demean the other person's perspective. Remember, the goal is not to win the argument but to maintain mutual respect and understanding. In situations where tensions rise or disagreements escalate, it's essential to remain calm and composed. Emotions can cloud judgment and lead to heated exchanges that only further widen the divide. Instead, practice mindfulness and take deep breaths to center yourself before responding. If necessary, it's perfectly okay to agree to disagree. Not every conversation will result in a consensus, and that's okay. What's important is that both parties feel heard and respected even if they don't see eye to eye. In summary, respecting others' perspectives is a cornerstone of harmonious interactions. By cultivating empathy, active listening, and mindful communication, we can foster a culture of mutual respect and understanding, enriching our relationships and creating a more compassionate world. So, the next time you find yourself in a conversation where opinions clash, remember the wisdom of Buddhism and approach the exchange with an open heart and mind. Lesson 9. Fostering deep connections. In a world bustling with noise, forging genuine connections can feel like a distant dream. Yet, silence holds the key to building profound relationships that transcend superficial interactions. Here are 10 simple ways silence can help you foster deep connections in your life. Listening with presence. Instead of formulating responses in your mind while others speak, embrace silence to truly listen. Let go of the urge to interrupt or offer immediate advice and focus on understanding the speaker's emotions and perspective. Creating safe spaces, silence can create an atmosphere of safety and trust, allowing others to open up without fear of judgment. By holding space for silence in conversations, you invite authenticity and vulnerability, laying the foundation for meaningful connections. Empathizing without words. Sometimes the most profound moments of connection occur in silence. Empathize with others by offering a comforting presence, a reassuring touch, or simply sitting quietly alongside them during difficult times. Sharing silence. Engage in activities that encourage shared silence, such as meditating together, taking leisurely walks, or enjoying nature. These silent moments foster a sense of companionship and deepen bonds without the need for words. Respecting boundaries, silence allows us to respect others' boundaries and honor their need for space or solitude. Recognize when someone requires time alone and offer your support from a respectful distance. Deepening emotional intimacy. Through silent moments of mutual understanding, emotional intimacy blossoms. Share your thoughts, fears, and dreams with loved ones in moments of quiet reflection, strengthening your bond through shared vulnerability. Expressing love non-verbally. Love transcends words. Show your affection through gestures, acts of service, or heartfelt gazes, communicating volumes in the silence between spoken words. Connecting beyond language. Silence bridges cultural and linguistic divides, allowing for profound connections beyond words. Embrace the silence shared with individuals from different backgrounds, finding common ground in shared humanity. Listening to your inner voice. Deep connections with others begin with a strong connection to oneself. Cultivate self-awareness through silent introspection, listening to your inner voice and nurturing your emotional well-being. Appreciating the present moment. Silence encourages us to be fully present in the moment, savoring the richness of our interactions with others. Embrace the beauty of shared experiences without the need for constant conversation. Resolving conflict peacefully. In moments of conflict, silence can be a powerful tool for resolution. Take a pause to calm your emotions and listen empathetically to the other party, paving the way for constructive dialogue and mutual understanding. Celebrating silent companionship. Sometimes the most meaningful connections are found in silent companionship. Cherish the moments spent in comfortable silence with loved ones where words are unnecessary to convey love and acceptance. Nurturing lasting bonds. By embracing silence as a tool for connection, you nurture lasting bonds built on mutual respect, empathy, and understanding. Cultivate a culture of silence in your relationships, allowing for deeper connections to flourish. Building trust and intimacy. Trust is the foundation of any meaningful relationship, and silence plays a crucial role in its cultivation. By honoring moments of silence with loved ones, you reinforce trust and intimacy, strengthening the bonds that bind you together. Embracing vulnerability. Silence creates a space where vulnerability can thrive, enabling honest and authentic connections to blossom. Embrace the discomfort of silence as an opportunity to deepen your connections with others. Healing wounds. In times of pain or sorrow, words often fall short. Silence offers a healing balm, allowing for shared grieving and emotional support without the pressure to find the right words. Cultivating gratitude. Silent moments of reflection inspire gratitude for the connections we cherish. Take time to express appreciation for the presence of loved ones in your life, both in words and in the quiet depths of your heart. Building resilience. Shared silence fosters resilience in relationships, enabling partners to weather life's storms with grace and strength. Lean on each other in moments of silence, finding solace and support in your shared journey. Forging deeper bonds. Through the language of silence, we forge bonds that withstand the test of time. Invest in nurturing silent connections with loved ones, knowing that these moments of quiet intimacy are the threads that weave the fabric of your relationship. Embracing the power of silence. Ultimately, silence is not the absence of connection, but its very essence. Embrace the power of silence to cultivate deep, meaningful connections in your life, enriching your relationships with authenticity, empathy, and love. Lesson 10. Navigating conflicts with grace. Conflict is an inevitable part of life. No matter how much we try to avoid it, conflicts arise, whether in our personal relationships, at work, or within ourselves. However, in Buddhism, there's a profound emphasis on navigating conflicts with grace. Here's how. Embracing impermanence. In Buddhism, conflict is seen as impermanent, just like everything else in life. Understanding this fundamental concept helps us approach conflicts with a sense of perspective. Practicing equanimity. Equanimity is the art of maintaining mental calmness and composure in the face of conflict. By practicing equanimity, we can remain balanced and grounded even amidst turmoil. Cultivating compassion. Compassion lies at the heart of Buddhism. When conflicts arise, approaching others with kindness and empathy can transform the situation and lead to resolution. Active listening. In conflicts, communication often breaks down. Active listening involves truly hearing what the other person is saying without judgment or interruption, fostering understanding and empathy. Seeking understanding. Instead of focusing solely on being understood, Buddhism teaches us to prioritize understanding others' perspectives. This shift in focus can lead to breakthroughs in resolving conflicts. Practicing non-attachment. Attachment to outcomes often exacerbates conflicts. By practicing non-attachment, we release the need to control the situation and open ourselves to creative solutions. Offering forgiveness. Forgiveness is a powerful tool for resolving conflicts and freeing ourselves from resentment and anger. In Buddhism, forgiveness is viewed as a path to inner peace. Choosing words wisely. Words have the power to heal or harm. By choosing our words carefully and speaking with mindfulness and compassion, we can de-escalate conflicts and foster understanding. Taking responsibility. In conflicts, it's easy to blame others. However, Buddhism teaches us to take responsibility for our own actions and reactions, empowering us to break the cycle of blame. Embracing differences. Conflicts often arise from differences in opinions, beliefs, or values. Instead of seeing these differences as barriers, Buddhism encourages us to embrace diversity and learn from each other. Practicing patience. Patience is a virtue, especially in conflicts. By cultivating patience, we can weather the storm of disagreement and allow space for resolution to unfold naturally. Seeking mediation. Sometimes conflicts require the intervention of a neutral third party. Buddhism supports seeking mediation as a way to facilitate communication and find common ground. Letting go of ego. Ego often fuels conflicts as we cling to our identities and defend our positions. Letting go of ego allows us to approach conflicts with humility and openness. Finding common ground. Despite differences, there's often common ground to be found. By focusing on shared values and interests, conflicts can transform into opportunities for collaboration. Embodying mindfulness. Mindfulness is the practice of being fully present in the moment. By embodying mindfulness during conflicts, we can diffuse tension and respond with clarity and wisdom. Acknowledging emotions. Conflicts stir up strong emotions. Instead of suppressing or denying them, Buddhism encourages acknowledging and understanding our emotions as a step towards resolution. Respecting boundaries. In conflicts, it's essential to respect boundaries and refrain from crossing them. Respecting others' boundaries fosters trust and creates a conducive environment for resolution. Fostering dialogue. Open and honest dialogue is key to resolving conflicts. By fostering a safe space for dialogue, we can bridge differences and find mutually beneficial solutions. Learning from conflict. Every conflict offers an opportunity for growth and learning. By reflecting on the lessons learned from conflicts, we can evolve personally and strengthen our relationships. Embracing peace. Ultimately, Buddhism teaches us that peace begins within ourselves. By embodying peace in our thoughts, words, and actions, we can navigate conflicts with grace and contribute to a more harmonious world. Conclusion. In the journey of life, the art of staying silent holds profound significance. Silence isn't merely the absence of noise, it's a powerful tool for self-discovery. By embracing silence, we open doors to understanding ourselves and others better. It's not always about speaking up. Sometimes silence speaks volumes. As we conclude, let's reflect on the beauty and depth silence brings into our lives. Imagine a world where every silence is cherished, respected, and understood. It's in these silent moments that true connections are forged and bonds strengthened. Let's vow to cultivate more moments of silence in our fast-paced world. Remember, silence isn't a sign of weakness, but a display of inner strength and wisdom. As we move forward, let's carry the lessons of silence with us, nurturing them daily. Together, let's create a world where silence is celebrated as a pathway to enlightenment. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the power of staying silent. We hope these insights have sparked a newfound appreciation for silence in your life. Don't hesitate to share your thoughts and experiences with us in the comments below. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Wisdom Woven for more inspiring content. Let's continue weaving wisdom together, one silent moment at a time. Until next time, may the beauty of silence guide you on your path to inner peace. Stay silent, stay wise, and stay connected to the depths of your being. Together, let's create a world where silence is not feared but embraced as a source of strength. Thank you for being a part of our community, and may your journey be filled with moments of profound silence and understanding.